Today, the 10-day belly slim down. It's a rapid plan that will flatten and de-bloat your midsection right here. Deprivation not included. Let's go through the plan specifically. The first thing is you got to eliminate what you call the 10 belly bloater foods, which we've listed up here.
Yes, and so these are important, and it may seem not to make sense at first, but it will as we explain them. Beans, alcohol, dairy, gluten, high salt foods, artificial sweeteners, soft drinks, sugar, and even some of those high sugar fruits.
All right, so now you're getting rid of these foods. So the next 10 days, we're going to show you the foods to eat. But there's a secret you have that's really important.
Secret weapon.
Secret. You have a 7-hour window you're giving us to eat. 7 hours. It's your number one biggest secret.
It is. See, here's what science is telling us. This is all science. That when we condense our food into a certain period of time, we really heighten that fat burning.
All right, so for those 7 hours, here's what you're going to eat. For breakfast, you can do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Bone broth.
Bone broth.
You've been talking about bone broth in different ways, but this is actually a foundation of the mornings in your plan.
It is, and here's why. Because one of the things that I found out is that when your body gets what it needs, it's not always looking for something else. And bone broth is a way for you to get virtually no carbs, low calorie, lots of nutrition, and it's so easy and it's inexpensive to make, and that's why I love it so much. It's like a meal in a mug.
So for the folks out there who are objecting vehemently now because they want a breakfast type food, you have something else. You have coffee bone broth.
I do. So here's a little great trick for beef bone broth. Add a little espresso powder in there for a little extra kick. People love this. It's absolutely delicious. One of my favorite things in the morning.
Do people really love this?
They do. All these thousands and they do.
Let's find out
all
if they love it.
All these thousands of people wouldn't be on it if they didn't.
All right, so you guys have been trying your coffee bone broth. I want some honest thoughts here.
I think it's delicious. It's great for in the morning.
And what do you like the most about it?
It does have a beef undertone, so I do taste that, and the caffeine as well.
So a hint of beef, but I can't even taste the caffeine. You get it?
I taste it at the end.
What do you?
I like that it's warm and comforting.
You like different things. It's fantastic. Happy customers? You all happy?
Yes.
I get they're in. They like it. Now, for lunch and for dinner, you have slim-gestion foods. These are foods that you can get away with and won't make you feel hungry the rest of the day. So walk us through what you have for lunch.
Okay, so for lunch, one of my favorite things with these slim-gestion foods is smoothies and shakes are wonderful. This one is great. It's a matcha powder smoothie. It's great. And you can see here, you put a little bit of vegetables in there. You put some coconut milk in there, some ice, and if you want a little sweetener, some stevia, a monk fruit, and of course the maca powder. It's really great. And so it keeps you really full for a long period of time. And all of these foods, the slim-gestion, what that means, it's reducing inflammation in your body.
Which one would you pick? The bone broth or what would you call this?
This is the coconut matcha.
Coconut matcha.
Coconut matcha.
Look at the smile on her face. There's a happy customer. I think they're both fantastic.
Yeah, and
I'm so
they actually keep you full.
And this is your dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have bone broth if you want a snack.
You can have, so if you want a snack anytime, it's always on your plate. It's always go for bone broth, and you can even put some vegetables in bone broth and make it a soup.
And then this is dinner, which is typical.
Oh, yes. So here's the whole point. We have chicken, we have tomato basil stacks, we've got a little oil drizzled on here. Here's what you want to get. Your meals, your slim-gestion meals, have to have a really nice protein, a vegetable, and a healthy fat. That all helps us burn fat.
That's the promise. The question is how you're actually going to do it. So Naomi's going to walk us through it. It comes down to a combination of two big ideas that we've touched on. The first is intermittent fasting, and the second is protein cycling. Now stay with us. We're going to walk you through each of these and show how they work together. Don't be intimidated because you've heard parts of this before. So first of all, intermittent fasting. What is that?
So intermittent fasting is something that a lot of your audience has heard about. So you're going to do it for 3 non-consecutive days out of the week.
Okay, and what specifically does that mean?
So what that means is for 16 hours, you will not be eating. So at 8 o'clock at night, you're going to stop eating and you'll go through, let me show you, yes. So at 8 o'clock, you stop eating and you'll go through the night, you'll sleep. When you wake up in the morning, you're not going to start eating. You'll wait until noon. And then you've got your 8 hours to eat. So you can have whatever you want to eat during those 8 hours, snack, dinner, lunch, and that's how it works.
So, okay, so that's actually doable then. Okay, and then the second thing is this protein cycling.
So on the low days, you're going to restrict the amount of protein you have to 25 grams of protein. And that's very easy to do as well.
So as an example?
4 hard-boiled eggs, or you can have 6 tablespoons of peanut butter.
So meals you might make, for example, on a day when you're restricting your protein are?
Yeah, this is a soup, a butternut squash soup, or this is a taco salad, and these both have low protein.
Right. So once again, for the whole week, walk me through how it works.
So here it is. On Monday, and you can do it any way you want. On Monday, you're going to have a high day, which is completely unrestricted, right? On Tuesday, you'll do your intermittent fasting and your protein cycling. That's a low day, and it goes back and forth throughout the week.
You get breaks? Do you have weeks you have it on, weeks you don't have it on?
Well, the program, Glow 15, is a 15-day program. It's a jumpstart program, but it's ultimately, Dr. Oz, a lifestyle. So I do this all the time, and I've done it for years, and I love the benefits, the energy, the mental focus, the weight loss.
Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. And remember to check back often to see what's new. Hangry, right? And you feel the urge to binge? We've all been there, right? Not so good results. So we're going to give you the best foods to combat your 911 hunger situations that are going to curb your cravings. Let's get to the first food emergency. When you're rushing around on the go, Dr. Grupe's got the answer for us. This is where a lot of diets go wrong. So what do you recommend we do when we're on the go?
Yeah, so the best thing to do is to try to be prepared, but in reality, that can be really hard. I know I find myself in scenarios where the only thing I can eat is from a gas station convenience store.
Ooh.
But the good news is those places are getting better, so if you dig through the chips and the candy bars, you can usually find some good options. You can find some roasted nuts, some fruits and veggies that might be hiding in there, and also you can almost always now find some hummus and some Greek yogurt.
Actually, let's talk to Esmilda. Esmilda tried a non-diet diet, and she's here. Are you happy, client?
I am.
All right. So you were constantly running around, I understand. What's your typical... Actually, did this help you with that, first of all?
Actually, yes, it did. And I'm actually a trainer, and I hit a plateau for 2 years because, you know, life adversities come in and out of your life, and I gained a lot of weight, and I hit a plateau. So I would like to thank you because I lost 10 pounds.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
I still have like 20 to go, but I definitely, you know, every coach needs a coach. So I would like to thank you, and thank you, Dr. Oz.
God bless you. So what's your hack? What do you make to help you keep on the go without falling prey to all those bad foods out there?
Yeah, what I do, I have a sweet and savory tooth. So I'll usually have like some berries, some apples, and put them on Greek yogurt. And then when it comes to savory, I have Greek yogurt with some hummus, with some pines on it, and it's really, really good.
Esmilda, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
The next food emergency is when you are stressed and you're hangry. Listen, the word hangry, you might not know this, is just added to the Oxford Dictionary. It's an official word. It's a real condition. Share with me what kind of a hack you got for all the hangry folks out there.
So this is the what to eat when hack for hangry. And you start, by the way, it's going to be, along with walnuts, the best snack of 2019, not just for
He
hangry.
loves his walnuts.
So you take chickpeas and you roll them so they're dry on some paper towel. Then you put a little olive oil on them, and then your favorite spices. I like rosemary, garlic, and cayenne. You put them in an oven, 345 degrees for 20 to 40 minutes. Rotate them a little bit, and they come out. Taste this. This is really
Actually,
great.
I'm going to taste this, but you please take it over to the audience here. Share it with them.
Okay, great, thanks. I need to get this over to Dr. Oz before he goes live.
Oh, hey, wait, Dr. Green, can you help me with this new study? I really need some help looking at it.
I'll be back in a few minutes. Dr. Oz, not here. He won't mind. Avocado toast, it's my favorite food to eat when you need some extra energy, which I could use right now. It's got healthy fats and whole grains, so it gives you a boost right now and keeps you going through the rest of the day. Oh, there he is. Dr. Oz, there's a new data for your interview you're about to do.
Well, thank you.
Got it?
Is that my avocado toast?
No, not really.
That is my toast. And the support you need to see it through. It's the plan that will change the way you eat and how you approach weight loss. It's been road tested for a year with real women who gave us real feedback.
The first week, I lost 6.5 pounds.
I lost 15 pounds.
I started in August and I've lost 35 pounds.
25 pounds.
I no longer have the craving for sweets.
I felt a lot less bloated.
Anybody can do it. It's changed my life.
This protein-fueled plan will rev up your fat-burning potential, break your sugar and carb addictions, and keep you full and satisfied all day long. You'll get a meal plan focused on lean protein, unlimited vegetables, soups and snacks that you can eat throughout the day. There's no deprivation and no calorie counting. All the work is done for you. Shopping lists, recipes, and practical motivators to keep you on track every step of the way. You'll know what to eat and when to eat, all at your fingertips at DrOz.com. So, what are you waiting for? The audience is filled with women who have completed the Total 10 Rapid Weight Loss Plan, and they have lost weight. Let's start with Marissa. She's a yo-yo dieter who needed to lose the last 20 pounds. So what kind of success have you had?
I've had 9.4 pounds of success, so I'm very excited. Yes. I'm the maid of honor in my sister's wedding, so I need to look good in that dress. So this was the perfect answer to that. It was easy to follow. It was comfortable. I didn't feel like I was dieting, and it was just a change and it became a way of life.